Okay, these trees are cut for grafting, pre-cut, wild cut we call that. Cut back in the wintertime, all the limbs cut off, and then I come back in and make a final cut with the chainsaw just prior to grafting. These trees are all cut down for grafting, and last year this little orchard probably looked like this. What we're doing is changing varieties on this block, working it over to a variety called Aztec Fuji, and I'll demonstrate how to do a bark graft on apple trees. I see the light. Okay. Well, what we're doing is grafting apple trees, and today we're in an orchard in Okanagan County in Washington State, and we're actually about 2 miles from the Canadian border. What we're doing is changing varieties on these apple trees, and I'm going to shot this, what we call a sign length. We take a dormant whip in the wintertime from the trees of the desired variety, and then cut it up into a length with 3 or 4 buds, and then that's called a sign, S-C-I-O-N. And the way we do this is to make a cut on the sign, and probably can't see this without a macro shot, but there's a very, very fine line, even smaller than a pencil mark, between the bark and the hardwood, and that's called the cambium layer, and that has to match up with cambium on the tree in order for it to grow. And so what we do is make one cut on the sign. It has to be a very smooth, very straight cut, so that we match the cambium. And I'm going to cut about 4 of these, and we're putting about 4 on each tree with this stump diameter. And then what we do is make a cut in the bark that's the same width as the sign, and then slip that right under the bark, and the cambium lays right up against the cambium on the tree, and that's where all the growing takes place, and that's where they heal in. Just like that. Sign of a really good grafter. So when you get grafted thing on your shirt, that's really important. Okay, after the signs are placed in the stump, they have to be wrapped, and this is a special propagation tape that's used to secure the signs, hold them in place, and also to keep the paint out of the cambium layer, because they do have to be sealed up with a grafting paint after they're wrapped up. So this is a tape we use, kind of like putting a bandage on a wound. Carries an expert wrapper there. Just gonna get that tied off, and then next comes the grafting seal, which is an asphalt emulsion, a really nasty black tar-like goop. And if you get it on you, the only way you can get it off is with gasoline and hand grenades. And Kara gets a lot of it on her, so I know she's doing a good job. It's a little demo on grafting apples. There are many techniques of grafting, but what we just demonstrated here is called a bark graft. Probably the easiest type of graft to do. Okay, one grafted tree. And over here we have a row. Over here we have several rows done. Tomorrow we'll finish this block. Oh, not too much. 2 or 3 acres here.